All right, what's happening with your baby? It's Raj. What's going on? All right, we're gonna talk about trading forex versus trading stocks. What's the main difference, and what's more profitable, man? What can you do to make more money? All right, so look, first of all, stocks, right? All right, let's do the similarities, man. You're trading them. You can day trade them. You can swing trade them. You can trade by the minute. You do pretty much the same thing. Some of the techniques work, but the vast differences are this is stocks. You typically need $25,000 a day trade. All right. There's like a lot of rules behind stocks. Stocks are companies. You're trading mainly companies, right? Apple, Amazon, Facebook, stuff like that. Coca-Cola. You're trading companies. Stocks is a beautiful thing. And you can make a lot of money with stocks. Typically, people buy and hold stocks, like mutual funds, and they do stocks for retirement planning, stuff like that. Like when you buy stocks, you own a piece of the company. And back in the day, they used to have hostile takeovers where people would buy up all the company's stocks that they like, and they would just buy them all up, and then now they own the company because that's called a hostile takeover. It's pretty deep. Stocks, man, you can do a lot with stocks. Big money in stocks. Stocks pretty much deal with the economy. If the economy is doing good, stocks are up. And some stocks do bad when the economy is good, and vice versa. So there's risk to everything. Trading forex rather than stocks is you're trading money. You're just swapping currencies out, and you're collecting the difference. I should have kept going. You're collecting the difference on the back end. So like you're trading the United States dollar to the Canadian dollar. And if the Canadian dollar goes down, the dollar goes up. You can profit when you sell it back, right? When you go back and get your money back, and it's all instantaneously. You don't need to have the money, just like you don't need to have the company's product in your hand to own a piece of the company. They got stocks, they got real estate stocks, all kind of stuff. Trading forex, you don't need a license. You don't need to have any minimum. You can start trading forex with $1. Some brokers will let you come in with $1. It's not beneficial, but you can. Some let you come in with $10 or $50, right? If I was to trade if I were you just starting out trading forex, I would come in with at least $1,000. Or you can just come in with $500, whatever's comfortable for you, man. If you got the money, but I would save my money up for real, and wait till I got at least $1,000 to put inside the brokerage account, just so you got some wiggle room. Now, can you lose all that money? Of course you can. Can you lose all your money in stocks? Of course you can. Look, there's no bottom. Can a stock go to zero? Of course it can. Not likely, but can a currency go to zero? Can a currency pair go to a zero? Yeah, of course. Countries fall out all the time. Look at Venezuela, right? I think the Venezuela to the dollar, I think it was like 1,000 something, 1,500 Venezuelan, whatever they call it, to the United States dollar. I forget what it is, but yeah, countries can collapse too. But that's why we trade. We don't hold. All right, we don't hold currencies or stocks for a long period of time, because buying and holding in the long term is not a good strategy, man. I don't care what you say, because if you're holding it in the wrong time, you gotta sell eventually. Okay, so how long do you hold for? So eventually you're gonna have to sell. Okay, because that's what we're doing. We're in this thing. We're in this business for what? We're trading for what? We're trading for money, right? Both stocks and forex, they both have a lot of scams involved, man. I think I don't know what's more scams than, man. Maybe because I'm in forex, I see a lot of forex scams out there. A lot of forex scams. crypto. I mean, it's just a lot of scammers out there, man. No matter what you get into, man, you're trying to get some money, man. You're trying to get some easy money, and there are predators that prey on people like that. I mean, for the humans who love that getting money without doing anything. I mean, now you cannot get something for nothing for too long, man, without something happening to you, man, without you getting busted. So with both aspects of these trading vehicles, right? You need to study. Okay, you need to study. You need to focus on a couple things, not trying to learn the whole industry in a couple days, but just study, relax. Neither industry is going away. The stock market has been around for, man, I don't know, over 100 years. Forex has been around since the beginning, right? Just take your time. All right, that's what I want you to do. Take your time, trade well, master how to trade. Just get consistent on how to trade. Rather, if you want to trade stocks or Forex, the differences are very few. They both use candles. I mean, the technical indicators are the same. All right, with stocks and Forex, the technicals are exactly the same. There's no difference between the technical aspect, the technical analysis of stocks and Forex. But the fundamentals are completely different. Okay, you don't really. I mean, you can study president. I mean, they kind of similar as far as companies are ran like countries, or vice versa. Countries are ran like companies, right? With the president, and you got the board. You know what I mean, stuff like that. But what's the product, right? You can look at the product that the company is producing. You can look at the products that the country is producing. I mean, you can look at the products. You can look at the employment rate. Same thing with the company. You can look to see how long people stay working at that company if you want to. I mean, there's a lot to look at. Competitors, competition with the company, market share, all that stuff like that. You can look at population growth with the country. I mean, voting, interest rates. I mean, there's so much similarities for you to go through when you're dealing with this stuff. But pick one, whatever you want to pick. Forex trades 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. What I mean by that, so 5 days a week, starting Sunday evening in Eastern Standard Time, right? United States starts at Sunday, right? And it runs all the way until Friday night, non-stop. It doesn't stop until Friday night, and that's when you got more opportunities, man. So with the stock market, it opens at 9 and closes at 5, never on the weekends, right? And the stock market also it closes at 5, never on the weekends. The Forex market is just closed on Saturday, right? But you need a break from trading, man. If you trade every day, if you be trading every single day, it's awesome that they give us a break. You know what I mean? Like that's like a blessing in disguise that they give us a break from trading Forex. If they didn't give us a break, oh man, what would happen, right? You'll lose your mind. What else? What's the differences, man? The stock market, Forex has a lot more brokers for you to choose from. You could use leverage in Forex, a lot more leverage. You could probably use leverage in stocks too. Not as much as Forex though. You can go like 1 to 50. That's a lot of leverage, 1 to 50, right? So for every dollar you put in, you can control $50. You put in $1,000 in your brokerage account for Forex, you can control $50,000, and that's just straight off the rip. That's like standard. You know what I mean, you can go all the way up to 1,000. You put in 1,000, you can control $1 million. That's a lot of money, right? That you got control, and you don't need to apply for credit. You don't need to do anything like that. They just give it to you. You know what I mean, it's standard, depending on your broker. The United States, for a regulated broker in the United States, the standard or the highest leverage you could use is 1 to 50, and that's enough. You don't really need more than that. Other brokerages, they give you 200 or 300, 5,000. I know some that'll give you 2,000. I know some that'll give you 3,000. Dude, it's just ridiculous, man, how much leverage they can give you. Stocks, you typically don't get leverage. So if you got $1,000, you can just buy $1,000 worth of stocks. right? Unless you got a substantial amount of money, right? It's just over 50 or 100 grand. Then you can open up a margin account, and the leverage is minuscule. It's probably on like 1 to 5, maybe 1 to 10, maybe, and you got to be good. You got to have a track record, sign all this stuff and nonsense like that. You know what I mean? But look, you got to figure out what you want to do, right? What's different? Master one of them. Don't be like one of these dudes that's just try to do the whole gamut. Master one of them. Get real good and get awesome at one of them. I chose Forex. Have a strong bias towards Forex because I think Forex is better. Stocks is good too. I'm not saying stocks is bad. Stocks are awesome too. But you got to make that decision on what you're going to do. Don't do it because somebody else said it is. I mean, somebody else can be telling you that stocks is better because blah, 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 whatever that is, right? I looked at Forex. I know that for me, Forex is better. It moves faster. I can do more things. It opens 24 hours a day. Got more flexibility because I work, got a bunch of kids. I got a life. I like reading and studying. I like relaxing. I like sleep. I like doing my life. Forex allows me to do that and allows me to make big money real fast. But listen, the big money, the big rewards also comes with a big risk. So pay attention. That's what I'm telling you, man. Study, practice bankroll management, strong bankroll management. All right, and let's get it. I'll see you at the top. Stay focused.